Negotiation between the United States and Iran started on the 21st of June 2026 in Switzerland. So the negotiating team from Iran, led by Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf, and that of the United States, led by J.D. Vance, the Vice President of the United States, arrived in Switzerland on Sunday, the 21st of June 2026, and negotiation on how to end this conflict permanently has started. I already made it clear to you that the memorandum of understanding that they signed few days ago was only a framework to further permit them to sit on the negotiation table and discuss how to end this war permanently. So they are required to take 60 days or even more to discuss on important issues between the United States and Iran to end this war permanently. So negotiations started in Switzerland, and it was a complete disaster. It was a complete disaster. In fact, just starting to negotiate how to end the war, it was beginning to fail already. Not because of Iran, because of Israel and the United States. In fact, because of Israel and Donald Trump. So just few hours after they started the negotiation, Iran went and closed the Strait of Hormuz because Israel doesn't want to stop their attacks on Lebanon. So few hours before they started their negotiation, Israel carried out multiple strikes on Lebanon, and Iran had to reclose the Strait of Hormuz. And after that, Donald Trump, the President of the United States, also came out and tweeted as usual. He came out and threatened Iran. He threatened Iran as usual, which is, I think it's a complete violation of the Memorandum of Understanding. It's a complete violation because the Memorandum of Understanding says no threat should be sent to either Iran or the United States. You are supposed to refrain from threatening or going to war or launching strikes at each other. You are strictly going to follow the ceasefire so that you can negotiate to end the war permanently. This is what the Memorandum of Understanding says. But Donald Trump violated it at the beginning of the negotiation. And this is what Donald Trump posted on his Truth Social that led the Iranian negotiating team to pack their bags and move out of the negotiating hall. They abandoned the deal. This is what Donald Trump said: Iran must immediately stop their highly paid proxies in Lebanon from causing trouble. If they don't, we will hit Iran hard again, just like we did last week, only harder. President Donald J. Trump. So this is what Donald Trump posted on his Truth Social that angered the negotiating team from Iran, and they left the negotiating hall. They had to leave the hall. It took the mediator, which is Pakistan, to involve and bring Iran back to a negotiating table. If the United States wants this negotiation, or if they really want this war to end permanently, somebody should advise this content creator called Donald Trump to close his mouth. Somebody need to advise Donald Trump to hold on with his content creation at the moment. Because the more Donald Trump keeps passing his mouth, the more he keeps ranting his mouth, is going to force Iran to abandon this negotiation. Trust me, you know what? It took Pakistan, the United States, the Gulf countries like Qatar to convince Iran to come back to a negotiation table. So Iran is not negotiating at a point of defeat. Iran is negotiating at a victory point, at a point of victory. And I've said it time and again that the more Donald Trump continue looking down on Iran, the more we will continue to go to and fro. Iran is an equal to the United States, if not more than the United States, in all front. The more Donald Trump continue looking at Iran as Venezuela or Libya or Syria, things are not going to work for him. Things are going to continue being worse for Donald Trump. So Iran told Donald Trump, our troops are always ready. We are not going to continue negotiating under threat or under pressure. Ask Donald Trump to close his mouth. This is what the negotiating team from Iran told Donald Trump. We are ready to go back to war if that is what you want. This is what they told Donald Trump. And Donald Trump should just close his mouth. Donald Trump should close his mouth. He had launched strikes on Iran since the 28th of February 2026. Nothing happened. In fact, the more he launched strikes at Iran, the more Iran gets stronger and stronger. In fact, the Iranian regime has become stronger more than ever. And just look at what they are doing. Look at the memorandum of understanding, the details in that memorandum of understanding. You understand what I'm talking about. So the negotiation is currently going on in Switzerland after the Pakistan mediator had to involve and beg Iran to sit back on the negotiation table. But what do you think? What do you think? If Donald Trump continue with his mouth, trust me, we are going to start experiencing another phase in this conflict because Iran is always ready. Iran is ready. Let me know what you think about it, and remember to like, comment, and share this video, and look out for more updates on this negotiation currently going on between Iran and the United States. God bless you.